It is a slow news day on this Thursday morning. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Football. But we've got a bit of news, courtesy of Team Talk. Don't know how reliable they are, but you know what? May as well talk about it. So shout out to Team Talk, alright? And it's time for this team here on Fog Football to do a bit of talking. Because apparently Rangers, right, if this takeover goes through, will be handed 25 million per season. And that's not factoring in player sales. Now, let's dive into it. With paperwork for the takeover of Rangers by 49ers Enterprises filed, the Scottish Premiership club can expect a transfer budget of around 25 million per season, which could allow them to make winger Tierney's loan deal for Wolfsburg permanent. But they could offload 7 players, including striker Cyril Dessers. Meanwhile, interim head coach Barry Ferguson stands a chance of getting the role on a permanent basis, and 49ers will use its American connection with celebrities to push the brand. End of quote. So, I mean, they're going to push the brand, the Americans. I don't think are Rangers going to be getting talked about on the red carpet. I mean, I'm not too convinced. Um, that's apparently, I mean, sources have told them so. I mean, I think, you know what? There's going to be people shocked it's only 25 million, and there's going to be people shocked that it is 25 million. We don't really know, right, what it's going to be. Reality is, all this talk, financial fair play, this, financial fair play, that. You've got to spend within your means, damn it. And it was never in a month of Sundays, folks, going to be 200 million, 100 million, right? Even if the 49ers had that sort of money to spend, which obviously they do, right? But they were never, it was never ever going to be a case of spending that amount of money in Scottish football. You know what I mean? They want to take over Rangers. Looks like we're going to take over Rangers. But the reality is, spending hundreds of millions in Scottish football is kind of a waste, especially without guarantees of getting the Champions League football. You know what I mean? If your end all be all is to like go far in the Champions League, then you will need to spend hundreds of millions. We just I mean, it's hard to assemble a squad in Scottish football that can get far in the Champions League. But here, tell you what, Rangers to Europa League finals in what the last 17, 16 years. You add 25 million on top of 25 million. I mean, I think your chances of going far in the Europa League go up extremely with like a budget like this. But it's not as simple as that. Celtic have had more money than Rangers. Celtic have been better than Rangers for well over a decade now, and it's not like they've ever got close to winning a European trophy into a final, and that's on them. But when you're in the Champions League, a wee bit more than you're in the Europa League, it's obviously going to be harder. But they have dropped down; they've just dropped the ball. So there's no guarantee with an influx of more money that Rangers are going to do better in the Europa League. But I mean, you would say that it would automatically bolster your chances, sort of thing, because you're getting better players. So we'll have to wait and see. But the hundreds of millions, they've got the money, but they're just not going to spend it. And if they're going to spend hundreds of millions on a club, it's going to be Leeds getting back into the Premier League, and they get the parachute payments and all that sort of talk. But anyway, that is pretty much it for Rangers here. Um, Apparently, the celebrities that push the 49ers brands consists of Will Ferrell, Russell Crowe, Michael Phelps, Jordan Spaeth. Russell Crowe, I watched a movie with him in it the other day. Can't even remember what it was called. Will Ferrell. I like Will Ferrell. He's been off the rails recently, I like to be fair to him, but I do like a bit of Will Ferrell. Step Brothers, that's a good movie. Anchorman, Daddy's Home, all decent movies. Looking back, I'm surprised Mel Gibson actually acted with this guy, but but anyway, that's a story for another day. 25 million each season. What do we think down below? I'm sure there's going to be some great banter in the comments. Till next time, though, signing out here on Folk Football.